All right, here's 5 things I wish I knew before I went and booked the appointment to get my garage floor epoxied. So I highly recommend doing it. We're so glad we did. But the first thing that kind of took me off guard was the ability to not be able to mop the floor. So this isn't something that anyone brought up. I just kind of know from just seeing other people have theirs installed how rough and textured it is from the flakes. So they throw the flakes down and they put one clear coat on top of it. That comes with the system, but that makes it impossible to mop. And since we were going to use it for a gym and we had our sauna in there, I just know that we were going to end up wanting to mop the floor. So I asked him, yo, how much would it be for another top coat on there so that it wouldn't be as jagged and I could mop it? So I think it was another $1,000 or something. So we tacked that on, and I'm so glad we did because I was able to mop the floor and it turned out amazing. So if you're in that boat, definitely ask them about that and see if it's an option. Okay, the next is the color. I know this seems obvious, but you're gonna get caught up in everything and you're like, oh, I got the appointment coming up, dude shows up, and he's just gonna drop a list of just colors and be like, which one you want? Think about it beforehand. Do some pondering, look around, step back, and decide that before they get there. It's gonna make the appointment go way smoother and you can get them out of there and hurry up and get this thing scheduled. Okay, this one surprised me. There's a stem wall and a threshold that you need to decide if it's gonna get coated or not. And it's gonna cost you a little bit extra, but let me just go ahead and tell you right now, do it. And this is what it is. So your garage floor is flat and then it comes up a little bit, and a lot of people are going to have bare concrete stem wall that sits there before the drywall starts, is the best way I can explain it. I'll try to put something on the screen here to show you, but it can be this much or it can be 1.5 feet, and that's all going to depend on the way your garage was built. But you need to decide, are you going to pay extra to have that coated? And the other one is the threshold. So if you're looking at your garage door, like the garage door shuts, and you're going to see a strip, it's going to be about this much. And when the garage door is shut, you'll be able to see your floor coating sticking out. But if you don't do that, that means you're gonna cut it off right where the garage door comes down. And I think that looks weird. So think about that. Close your garage door right now. Go out there and look at it, and you'll see that strip that I'm talking about, and determine, would you want that coated or would you want it pushed back a little bit so from the outside you can't tell? Okay, this one had me scratching my head. Do you want to coat the step? So if you have a step going into your garage, most people do. We had ours brick. And the question was, do you want to coat this as well so it all matched? And what I had them do was, I'm like, okay, coat the whole floor. Let me just see what I'm working with. So they coated it and I saw what the step looked like, and it just looked dirty and ugly. So I was like, coat that thing. Well, after he coated it, when you look down, it is like a trip hazard, dude. It blends in and it's very hard to tell that there's like a step there. But I will say, we lived with it for 2 years and there was no issue. And if I had to make that decision again, absolutely, I would have that step coated. And it might be a trip hazard, but it just looked way better and it just stayed clean. So just be prepared. If you have that step, go take a look at it and make that decision now. And the last one is cost. So you're going to be hanging around the $7 to $8 per square foot. And of course, that's going to vary if you end up going with the stem wall and the threshold and maybe an extra coat. But just know, when you call companies, a lot of them are going to kind of gatekeep whatever their cost per square foot is, because their main goal is to get out to your house, talk to you, get you excited, and then try to close the deal while they're on site. So just be aware of that, but you're going to be pretty close to $7 to $8 a square foot. And yeah, if you found this helpful, I have a home building checklist. If you're building a house, tips just like this, garage floor coating, things you want to consider before you break ground. You can get that at builderbrigade.com. And if you want to see more videos like this, do me a favor and subscribe.